All right, financial report. All right, so, Liz, I'm going to jump ahead of you on this one. So everybody has this financial report. Unfortunately, Linda, we had to pay the bills. So we didn't have the bills paid to update the budget before the packet went out. We had to do that yesterday. So I did this in real time earlier this afternoon. Now we got this month's bills paid. So this is literally as of today. And what this is now, we're at the quarter poll. We finished the first quarter. Ed, you were writing on it. Was there something?
No, I was just, in fact, I was just going to ask, just informationally, for example, the expenditures of the utility fund.
Yep.
It looks like about 30% of the total expense was capital improvements. What were those?
Okay, so this is, again, we had the pumps go out on the lift station, the lightning. So we had to buy new pumps.
Okay.
We got, so if you look up here, so here's a good point. See other income on utility a couple lines up? That's $17,000. That's an insurance check.
Oh, okay.
Now we got to turn around and spend the 17 buying the pumps that they just gave us the money for.
Okay.
So, you know, we've talked about, the auditor won't let me net those.
I understand.
But that wasn't, so that's not flush though, because it's 24,000 versus the 17.
That's right. We had to do some sewer issues down at the sewer plant.
Well, also it only pays the replacement, it doesn't pay the labor.
That's true. That's correct too. Well, no, it pays, we have a $1,000 deductible. We have a $1,000 deductible. That's part of it.
Right, I knew about the deductible, but, okay.
Right.
I didn't know the insurance also covered the labor to replace it.
It covers most of it, yeah.
Okay.
So part of that is that, so it's not a claim.
Yeah, okay. And the other thing that jumped out at me was on the expenditures for the general fund. Perhaps understanding what is general government, it represented about 93% of total expenditures.
Generally, that's the heat, the lights, that's Linda, that's the...
Just running of the city.
Just general running of the city. So
Okay.
public safety, we haven't made our little old payment yet. We're going to make it next week. Public works would be like Steve, the building inspectors. That's what that 3,800 is.
Okay.
No Capex. No debt.
Okay, I'm good.
The one thing I would point out, I wrote it down because I thought it was really interesting. An accountant like me. So last year, 1 year ago, December of last year, we had a little over 400,000 in the bank last year. 1 year ago, December 31st last year. And about 400,000, 403,000. Our interest that we got was $77. Our monthly interest was $77. This month, we ended this month, or ended December, with 473,000. So we had about 70,000 more. 473. So before we got $77 in interest, last month we got $648 in interest. And that's because a lot of our reserve money had moved to tax credit. So, you know, you think of it, we got $650 in interest. So, and that's, I haven't got all the tax money. We've only got about 40% of our tax money. So, you know, it's likely we're going to top out over $1,000 a month in interest because we got the money out of Point Bank and moved it over to tax pool. And $1,000 a month to us is a lot of money. Versus 77 a year ago. So I think that's encouraging. That's, you know, that's the kind of stuff that really gets me going. Is you know, kind of manipulating, you know, that money around, or which account we keep it in. But it's doing really well.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
On the utility fund.
Uh-huh.
Is this, this already reflects the increase that we approved?
No. Yes. Yes, it does, but it does.
Okay.
But 75% of the town gets the minimum water bill in the winter. So the rates,
We didn't really hit the area where the rate changed.
yeah, you're basically still.
Well, I'm just asking because I know my water bill, I saw the difference. So,
I mean, it depends how much water you use. I mean, if you're, most in the winter, because what I do is obviously I put in the bills. The checks are $90, $93, a 98, 101. They're all hovering between 90 and like 105. There's a few people that, of course, have $600, but we know who they are.
Yeah.
You can just tell from the magnitude of the checks that we put in. In the summertime, you know, it's like 200. You know, most of them are in the 150 and beyond. You know, you almost see nothing below 100. So that's what I'm looking at now. I'm saying just generically, as I'm looking at them, they're.
But we've already implemented that increase.
Yes, that happened. Right. Yeah,
Okay.
it's already in the bill. I'm trying to think if it was.
Was it the first of the year or the fiscal year? I was getting confused by the garbage collection.
Garbage collection is on the calendar year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water we did on the fiscal for
That's
budget.
Okay.
But yes. I mean, obviously, you know, it's, you know, you look at, this is the quarter, right? We're a quarter of the way through the year. So, you know, we're doing okay. Okay?
So when we wrote the budget, we didn't take in, did we take in consideration that increase? So that means that we're probably gonna be over on the, fund part, right?
Probably,
Yeah, 'cause
So,
the budget was done well before what we
Yeah, in
approved
August,
it.
yeah.
yeah, so where we're headed, so next month I'm gonna bring a budget amendment to you for the Capex. And at that point, I'll give you the detailed list, and we can see if we wanna tweak any of the columns. It's a month early. Normally I like to do it in March rather than February because we'll make the bond payment.
Okay.
But yeah, we gotta come back anyway for that Capex. Okay? All right, any other questions in the, I don't really see anything that's, you know, that's out of whack. Everything seems, you know, it's still early in the year, but everything seems to be tracking. All right. All right, next up, we have the, is there any other questions? Everybody good? All right, next up, we have minutes. So these are the minutes. My only question here is, it says the town secretary was absent. Is that right? Was the town, shouldn't that absent be in bold?
I don't believe so.
Shouldn't that be in bold font that Linda missed a meeting?
No,
I don't know.
believe it should be.
Maybe there's a motion.
I make the motion to approve the minutes of December 15th meeting.
All right.
I'll say.
You want to be formal and ask for the motion and then go through it, or?
All right, I have a motion. Who did the second?
I second.
All those in favor? All right, next up, executive session. What do you say we not have an executive session? Liz, you good with that?
I'm good with that.
All right.
Really?
Yeah, let's skip the executive session. So I think we'll skip the reconvening too. So let's get back to reports. All right, so here's the good news for everybody. So what I want to do, we have the engineers are coming in on the 24th, in 2 weeks. I've called a special meeting. We're going to have a joint meeting with the city and the MDD. So we're going to double up. Their meeting is 2 weeks from today. They meet on the fourth Thursday. So on the fourth Thursday, they meet at 6. We're going to meet at, what time do you normally done, Linda? 6:30? 7?
We don't usually even run to 7.
Yeah,
You run to 7?
No,
No.
Okay. Well, so we'll either have our meeting at 6:30 or 7.
yeah.
And what the meeting is going to be, the engineers are coming with all the road-related stuff, and it's going to be the kickoff meeting of the roads.
What day?
2 weeks from today, MDD meeting. They meet on the fourth Thursday.
Okay.
Is that a special meeting that we're having?
Special meeting. It's a joint meeting, because I want the MDD, I want all the people on the MDD, I want everybody to get the same version. I want everybody on board. So what the engineer's going to come, we're going to have flip charts, we're going to walk our way through the tasking, because I'm going to ask you guys coming up, should we do the survey work now? What things should we put in the can? What can we do now versus later? I got to get everybody on the same page.
So you're going to call the meeting for 6, but technically the council will meet immediately
Well,
following.
MDD is going to meet at 6.
We
our
meet at
meeting
6, and we're
might
usually done by 6:30.
be 6:30.
Okay.
Well, I just figured.
especially if we know the council meeting starts at 6:30.
Yeah, because I want them to stick around. And so the idea being, I want everybody to have the same information on the roads. I've got a lot of it, you know, Darryl, you've been to the meetings, Clint, we've been to McKinney. We gotta get everybody on the same page. I want the MDD to be involved. I want them to all know exactly what's going on too, because I want all the leadership to know what this project is, what we're signed up for. Okay? So that meeting, Linda will send out notice to everybody, but this is your heads up. It's 4th Thursday on the MDD's meeting night, and we'll go from there. So I gave everybody a heads up before that we're going to be doubling up, and this is the first double up. Okay?
Okay.
All right, any questions? Lydia, have anything to add?
I do not.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Wait, I know, we're getting a little out of order, we're gonna let the mayor run the meeting.
No.
Here, you want to bang it too?
No.
All right.
She's out of crackers, we gotta go.
I have a motion to adjourn at 8:18.
I second that motion.
Liz seconds the motion. All those in favor? All right, very good. All right.
But that's not a record though. I'm just.
Yeah, it's not a record.
It's because Dr. Menkoff was here, and I know his time is
I
very
hold
valuable.
the record for the shortest meeting.
That is true.
And
7:05.
that's because Mark was out of town.
All right. Doctor, good to see you in one piece.
I know,
After skiing, no injuries?
not from our family.
Very well, yeah, I heard we have.
Some friends, no, some other friends that noticed that he broke his clavicle and scapula.
Well, no, what's skiing without a broken
I
back?
know, right?
Were you there?
I was on a different run, so they
I was gonna
told
say,
me.
how's it affects your vacation?
I met
You're
them.
there to witness it, right?
I met them at the bottom. As
You met him there with ski patrol?
Yes, yes, he pulled out and it was nice with slaves.